The question's asking here for us to determine the bearing of B from C. Okay, so if you're at C, what bearing would you need to go on? So what was missing on this diagram is a north line at C, because that's where we're going from. Okay, so what is the bearing you need to go on from C to get to B? So if I draw a north line in, things will start to become a little bit clearer. Okay, and just like the last question, okay, when you've got two north lines, you can see that there's a C angle there then, okay, because these two sides are parallel. Turn the page round, okay, and you can see then you've got your C here, okay. Now with a C angle, remember that the interior angles add up to 180, and the good thing is I know I can work out that there, yeah, because it's 210 all the way around. That means then this has got to be 150, because you just take 210 away from 360. 360 take away 210 is what we're left with here, 150. Okay, so it's a full circle now, adds up to 360. If that's 150, then we know that this angle here is 30 degrees, yeah, because those two interior angles have to add up to 180. Now we want the bearing, as I said, from B, from C, okay, to B. Well, what I need, of course, then is from the north all the way to the direction of B. So I need this little bit as well, don't I? So it's no good just saying it's 30 degrees. It isn't, because it's all of that. Okay, that's the direction to B. So I need this little angle here. Now, in order to get that little angle, we need to focus in on the triangle. And again, the information here really helps us, because it says B is 6.4 kilometers due east of A. So the fact that it says due east of A means B due east of A means that's a right angle, yeah, because B is heading in the east direction from A. That's a right angle. So if that's 90 degrees, we can work out what this angle inside is here, yeah, because the whole thing is 210. So if I take away the 90 from there, I'm left with 120 degrees in here. Okay, so now I know the inside angle here, I can maybe start to use it now to work out this little angle here. Alright, so we're inside the triangle. We're going to decide then, and we're going to use the sine rule or the cosine rule. Well, I know the angle here. That's the only angle I know, isn't it, inside? I don't know its opposite side, length. So I can't use the sine rule, because I know the angle, but I don't know its opposite side. I've got the two sides here, though, and the angle included, so I can use the cosine rule. Okay, so copying the cosine rule down, a squared is b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. And the good thing is the letters are really nice for me, because that's angle A, so this is little a here. That's angle B, so this is little b here, opposite that angle. And then little c, angle C here then, so opposite it, it's going to be little c there. So I'm going to work out what little a is. If we work out that first, working things out will unlock the triangle then, and we can then proceed to work out that little angle there. So let's put it all in. So a squared will be little b squared, which is 3.8 squared, little c squared, which is 6.4 squared, minus 2bc cos then of the angle, which is 120. So let's just type all that in one go on my calculator. And I get, well, it comes out to be quite nice, 79.72. So then of course to get little a then I've got a square root. So if I square root that answer, it comes out to be then 8.9, in this case kilometers. Okay, now what you should be happy with now is, because we know that side, and because we know that angle rather, and we know the opposite side, we've got a pair that we know. We've got an angle and a side, so we can now use the sine rule to work out little c here, this angle here, angle C rather, and we also know the opposite side here of little c. So to work out the angle here, right? Well, obviously that's angle C, so we're going to say sine C, okay, over little c, which is 6.4. put that equal to then the pair that you know. So sine A, which is sine 120, over then the opposite side, which is 8.9. Of course, then to get C, you've got this 6.4, you've got to take over the other side. So be sine C is 6.4 times this. So sine C will equal all that. So let's just type that in. So I get, well, this is what comes out. My calculator is quite nice. Let's just write that rather than pressing the SD. Now, of course, to get C, you then need to take the sine over and do sine inverse of all of that. So I'm going to do shift sine and press ans equals, and it comes out to be 38.5 degrees. So going back to my diagram, I now know this is 38.5 degrees. So then to get the total angle, I just need to add them together. So 30 add 38.5, so we can say the bearing, well then if you add them, 30 and 38.5, you get 68.5, but one thing to note, got to put a 0 in front. Bearing has to be 3 digits, okay? Doesn't matter about the 0.5, it's got to have hundreds, tens, units, okay? It's so important that you do that, and we can put 0.5 in afterwards, but you have to have that hundreds digit there, and in this case it's 0, so make sure you have that in there.